Verse 16, she considers a field and buys it. From her profits, she plants a vineyard. That's great. So she's a businesswoman. Verse 17, she girds herself with strength and strengthens her arms. You want a strong woman, that is for sure, like my wifey. She perceives that her merchandise is good and her lamp does not go out by night. You know, I really interpret that as she has a fire inside of her, and she has a passion for life. And that's something that you really want to have in your partner. Verse 19, she stretches out her hands to the distaff, and her hand holds the spindle. Verse 20, she extends her hand to the poor, yet she reaches out her hands to the needy. You want to have a nice, good, compassionate woman, fellas. Verse 21, she is not afraid of snow, for all her household is clothed with scarlet. So she does not walk in fear. She's very courageous. She makes tapestry for herself. Her clothing is fine linen and purple. You want a stylish woman, fellas. Trust me. Her husband is known in the gates when he sits among the elders of the land. In this verse, it actually says a lot about who you are, guys, when you find a woman like this. It means that you're actually very distinguished also. And you want to get to that point too. You want to get to the point where the Lord has worked on you so much in your walk with him that you become that man of God that he wants you to become. And you always need to become that man first before he's going to bring you a spouse. Verse 24, she makes linen garments and sells them and supplies sashes for the merchants. Verse 25, strength and honor are her clothing. She shall rejoice in the time to come. Verse 26, she opens her mouth with wisdom, and on her tongue is the law of kindness. Amen. You want a strong woman who is honored. People respect her. Verse 27, she watches over the ways of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness. Trust me, you do not want a lazy woman. Verse 28, her children rise up and call her blessed, her husband also, and he praises her. Fellas, you're not going to be praising a worthless woman. Okay, I hate to say it like that, but if a woman does not know her worth, then she acts accordingly. Verse 29, many daughters have done well, but you excel them all. Verse 30, charm is deceitful and beauty is passing, but a woman who fears the Lord, she shall be praised. We actually mentioned that in the verse about the evil woman, where it talks about do not lust after her beauty. Like I was saying before, it's not about just the outside beauty, but it's about the beauty on the inside. Okay, last verse, 31. Give her the fruit of her hands and let her own works praise her in the gates. So guys, this is the checklist right here. If the woman that you're talking to hasn't hit every single one of these marks, then she's not it.